First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. At the time of the Constitution, the Founding Fathers knew what establishment meant because they had come out of England where there was an established church or a state church, the Church of England. You had to go to it. You had to support it. And there were times when if you didn't preach in the state church, you started preaching elsewhere, you'd be put in jail. They wanted nothing to do with an established official church in the nation. And so James Madison, the first proposal for the wording of the First Amendment, he said, Congress shall make no law establishing a national religion. That's what he was trying to rule out. It meant the Church of England wouldn't be the official church, the Baptist church won't be the official church, the Catholic church won't be the official church, no established church. That's what the words meant. Now in committee the wording got changed, so it came out, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, but all it prohibited was a national official church that everybody had to support. That's all it prohibited. It didn't prohibit any freedom to speak your own religious views in public, because it even ruled out, it said you can't prohibit the free exercise of religion. Now, when a high school valedictorian gives a speech at graduation and her principal says you can't put in a Bible verse or mention Jesus, that's prohibiting the free exercise of religion. That's violating the First Amendment. But sorry, the Supreme Court has said in its new interpretation, Lemon v. Kurtzman in 1971, the Supreme Court said a government action, and that includes, according to their interpretation, that includes any activity sponsored by a high school, like a graduation or a football game where you might want to have a prayer, or a city council meeting where you might want to pray. What has happened is, again and again and again, these freedoms of religious expression have been restricted because they said, in 1971, a government action must not have the primary effect of either advancing or inhibiting religion. That's religion generally. I mean, if they said government action can't force you to attend the Baptist church or the Catholic church or the Presbyterian or Episcopal church, then okay, that's the original meaning. But when they said you can't even do anything to help religion generally, that means that public school teachers can't say they believe in God or tell children that they should believe in God or they're accountable to God for how they act. Why not? Because that's advancing religion according to this new interpretation of the Supreme Court. Didn't used to be that way. I grew up as a child in Wisconsin. I remember in elementary school, my teacher believed in God. Could say that. I don't know what church she went to, but she believed in God. And she believed that students were accountable to God for their actions. That provided a strong moral basis for society. In fact, I remember sometimes on the playground, when one kid would do something really bad to another kid, then a third kid would say, God's going to get you for that. Why? Because there was a consciousness in the society that we are accountable to God for our actions. But the Supreme Court undercut that in all of our public life by this Lemon v. Kurtzman changing the meaning of the First Amendment. All of a sudden, all these prayers in public events and any speeches by government people are ruled out. Here's another